Driving out of the city, we saw salt paddies. Seawater is channeled in, then left to dry out, and the salt is collected. Yeah, that's a big pile of salt. You can buy small amounts, of course.
And this is the best time to have the sticky rice with the mango because it's the mango season now.
Okay.
And this is the fresh market area that they sell all the seafood. Seafood is pretty cheap here because it's close to the ocean.
Right.
Let's go.
We went to a typical fresh food market where everything is available. A lot of fish is dried so that it will last and then used to flavor soups and noodle dishes. But there's plenty of fresh seafood here too. I don't recognize most of the fish, but I do know those are mussels. I think those are still alive. Yep, you can't get any fresher than that. I always love the colors and smell of fresh chilies. They're so vibrant, great for pictures. Some of the items look so good we just have to buy some. This is really what we were here to see though. At the back of the market, it moves out to an active railway line. The market runs along the tracks for a couple of 100 yards. 4 times per day, a whistle goes and merchants just pull back their awnings and wares to make room for the approaching train.
Hey, let's go.
Look how quickly they put back their shops after the train is through. Amazing.
Always keep your hand in the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our next stop was the Damian Saduk floating market, where you can purchase hot food, cooked right in the boat, or just about any gift or trinket you are looking for. Now, when I said you could get just about anything at the market, I bet you were not envisioning being able to get your picture with the Terminator, but there it is. Or maybe flip-flops are more your style. They want to make sure you can see what they have on sale, so a little help now and then isn't unheard of.
We're here in the floating market, and this is what they call a traffic jam in Thailand. And whoever has the bigger boat wins.
We got out of the market area and into the quieter and less crowded side canals. Not surprised to see spices sold here. Betcha it's a lot cheaper to buy here than back home, but who has the room to carry it back? Pook takes us to a coconut farm along the canal, where we watch how they made coconut sugar candy. And then we got to try it. They made it look so easy.
This is the traditional way of painting. In other factories, sometimes they use pen, which doesn't last long. In the showroom, you can touch the piece of work and you feel the difference between pen and brush.
Pook drove us out to see China hand painted. Everything done freehand. They just learn the patterns and away they go. Next was a drive out to the ocean to see how they fished and protected their fishing areas. But first we motored through some side mangroves to visit a local monkey population. Our guide had suggested we stop before we got here to buy bananas and cut up watermelon to feed these guys. Now I'm not sure it was the right thing to do, but we really didn't question our guide at the time. This wasn't the first time these wild monkeys had been fed. They knew to follow our boat along the shore. And then there was this lone monkey on the other side that stalked us the whole way, kind of creepy like. But we were at the end of the mangroves, so time to move out to the mud flats to see how the clam fishing was going. We are just skimming above the mud here. If we get stuck, there is no way I'm getting out to push. You can see how the fishing grounds are divided up. Wooden fences really, just staked in the mud. Out in deeper water, we see fishermen out with nets. Back through the city, we pass the Red Shirts' main encampment. It is a political group protesting mainly in Bangkok, but it didn't interfere too much with our vacation. The next day, Pook picked us up again for a visit to temples and ruins outside of the city. Most temples have many Buddha images, some even in the hundreds, in different poses and made of different materials, from wood, stone, plaster, to gold plated. Lucky enough to witness one of the many rituals found at different temples. This one is where the people would buy the cloth from the temple, then assistants would throw the cloth up to the men on the Buddha, who would drape it over the Buddha. Then the people would say their individual prayers while under the cloth, and then all the cloth is pulled up and onto the Buddha, virtually taking the prayers up to the Buddha.